Good evening, everyone. This evening, we're going to continue our discussion on opening leads in suit contracts. We did do no trumps. We may do no trumps as well, but mainly I want to talk about opening leads in suit contracts. We need to listen to the bidding. Listening to the bidding gives us a great insight of what to lead. So many people just become so despondent when they don't have any cards. But if they could listen to the bidding, it creates a totally different picture when it comes to opening leads. So you can't just sit there and feel that, oh, well, I've got nothing, it doesn't matter. Just listen to the bidding and it'll change everything. Now, a few people have come in late. They're going to miss these hands. So let me just post them one more time so they can get to see them and we'll start. These are the hands we're playing this evening and discussing.
Turn my phone off.
Yeah, turn your phone off for about 30
1,
seconds.
4, 6, and 9. Okay. Right. Mute yourselves, please. And are there any questions before we start on sharing the screen? Any questions about opening leads tonight? Okay. Right. I'll share the screen with you. And that's not what we want to share, right? We want to share this part. Let's get that done. Okay. There we go. All right. So we're looking at hand number 1. And we're going to, please, I might have to mute everybody. Let me try and mute everybody because I can hear some people in the background. So I think I'm going to mute everybody. Let me just see if I can find where I can mute everybody. There we go. Let's look. Right. I'm muting everyone. Okay. Right. There we go. All right. So looking at hand number 1, the dealer passes and it goes pass by east. And when we have 2 5-card suits, we always open the higher of 2 5-card suits, irrespective of the quality of the suit. So if you didn't have a good suit in spades, but you had a good heart suit, you would still open 1 spade. High 5. Remember, higher 1 first. It will go pass by west, and 1 no trump by north is a point count. Partner, I have 6 to a bad 10. I do not have 3 spades with you. And now looking at the hand, you have to add up your high card points. And looking at the number of points and the number of tricks, this is a very strong hand with a singleton ace and 2 5-card suits. So you should jump shift in a new suit to force partner to game. This hand's got very few losers. We've got 2 club losers, 1 heart and 1 spade. You should bid not 2 hearts, but 3 hearts. It does not promise 5 hearts. It promises 18 or more, and a jump shift in a new suit is forcing to game, not for 1 round, to game. And partner does not have 4 hearts, but in this situation, partner does not have 3 spades, so you have to bid 3 no trump. I don't fit in hearts, I don't fit in spades, and you bid 3 no trump. Pass by east, and it's your duty as an opener to bid the second suit twice to tell partner that you have 5 hearts. Now, this is a big mistake I see in bidding. When you have 5-5 and your hand is unsuitable for no trump, you must bid your second suit 2 times. And now North has an 8-card major suit fit and passes. Everything depends on the opening lead as to whether you can cut down the number of tricks they're going to make. Now, I want you to look at the logic of the bidding. When the responder settled in the second suit, that meant they were either having a singleton spade or a doubleton spade, and they prefer hearts to spades. When you, the defenders, are sitting long in the first suit, the only lead to stop them roughing the spades is a trump. And it's mandatory to lead a low trump. Not ace in another, but a low one. And the reason you do that is in case partner gets in, partner will have a trump to get to you. But if you play ace in another and you're never getting in, partner can't come back a trump. So the correct lead, when you must write this down, everybody, when you are long in the opener's first suit and they've settled in the second suit, please make sure you lead a trump. If you don't lead a trump, we're going to play it 2 times. And I will show you what the trump does for the hand. Well, our only problem with this hand is we have no club losers. We have no diamond losers. We're losing the ace of hearts, and we have a couple of spades to lose. And we don't know where the king of spades is. So we're going to play a club to the ace to get to dummy, because we have no idea how the spades are divided. And we're going to play a finesse. Small spade, and you're going to put in the queen and hope it works. But it doesn't work. Now you can finish off the hand. All you have to do is play the ace of hearts and another heart. Now they can never trump one spade. Not one spade can they trump. Well, now they've got to hope that the spades break. 3 and 3. You had 7 between you. And for them to break 3 and 3 is very dismal, because you have a singleton ace of diamonds. So if you're holding a singleton, don't expect everything to break perfectly, which is only 32%, 3 and 3. You're now going to have to play, while you're in control of the hearts, the ace of spades, and another spade, and hope they break 3 and 3. And now the roof falls in. You're going to lose another spade and go down in a contract that other people, if they do not lead a heart, will make this hand hands down. And I'm going to show you how to play the hand without a trump lead, what happens to the hand. Now you're 1 down. You're never making the hand. All because of a trump lead. Let's go back to the very beginning. Let's play it, because you didn't have a lesson tonight and you never learned about leading trumps when they settle in a second or a third suit. A second or a third suit. They bid 3 suits and they settle in the third suit. A trump is mandatory. So let's go back to the beginning. And we're obviously going to want to lead the unbid suits. We've got 2 unbid suits to lead, and we're not sure which unbid suit to lead. So we don't lead a trump. And without a trump lead, we are in control. So let's talk about the opening lead. We can either lead the 2 of diamonds, or we can lead the 10 of clubs. So if you decide to lead either one, I don't care which one it is. I don't like to lead the 10 to show a doubleton when I've got the 9. I think I'll lead the 2 of diamonds. There's no mud lead with 3 to the 10. The 10 is too high a card to throw away. So you always lead low from 3 to the 10, but not with 10, 9, 4. You lead the 10. So it's going to go small. It's going to go jack, and they're going to win the ace. Now they're going to go to dummy, and they're going to try the spade finesse, because they want to rough some spades. Now they play the spade, and it didn't work. Well, Now they've still got a chance now, knowing they're going to ruff some spades. If you are on your toes, you should play ace and another heart. Okay? You should play ace and another heart. If you're on your toes. If you're not on your toes and you want to play another diamond, they can still be in control. So let's say you play ace and another, because you can see they're going to ruff spades. Diamonds aren't running away. They're 3 trumps in dummy. So let's play the ace of hearts, which you should do, knowing they're going to ruff spades. You're still in control. Why? Because you can play the ace of spades. And you can ruff 1 spade, right? So now you're not going to lose that many tricks, are you? Now you want to get back to your hand. You can either trump a diamond or trump a club. So that's entirely up to you. The trumps are still out. I think I'll trump a diamond. I'm safer. There's only 1 more trump out. And now I'll play the last trump. And now I'm going to play the spade. And now that I can't go down. They'll win the jack of spades. And my 10 is good. And my king of clubs is good. And now I make the contract. I cannot go down. I've got the best heart, the best spade, and the king of clubs. Everybody. So this is a lesson on when they bid 2 suits and they settle in the second suit, not the first one, and you are long in the first suit, you must cut down the ruffing. And the only way is to lead a trump. If you did not lead the 2 of hearts, they're always going to make this contract. Are there any questions, everybody? Any questions? Any questions? None? All right. Well, I hope you all defeated that contract. I don't suppose so, because none of you led a trump. Even if they settle on a 3rd suit, they bid 3 suits and they settle on a 3rd suit. You know there's something wrong. You've got to lead a trump. A trump. Very important. All right. So here we get on to hand number 4. Okay. This hand's going to open 1 no trump. I think it is 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, and 5, 14, 2, 60. 1 no trump. Now, I don't know how many of you have a system to come in with 2 suits. If you don't have a system to come in the bidding, these 2 suits aren't great, and you do pass, the east hand is going to stamen because you've got an unbalanced hand. So it's going to go 2 club stamen. It's going to go pass by south, and now west will bid 2 hearts. Pass. And now east knows there's enough for game. Do we have enough for game? If you add up your high card points, you've got more than enough for game. Because if you add 15 to 10, 15 and 10 is 25. You must be in game, and you're going to bid 3 no trump. Now, remember, West could have 4 spades. But if West had 4 spades, they could go back to 4 spades, because you would never stamen if you never had a 4-card major. Now, what are we going to lead? We can't blindly lead a spade, because you know for sure on the bidding that East has a 4-card spade suit, didn't agree hearts, and did use stamen. So it's your duty to lead the 5 of clubs, the other 5-card suit. And it's going to go small. and it's going to go ace. Now, if declarer is looking at the following, 1 spade trick and 4 hearts are 5. A club is 6. They definitely need 3 diamond tricks to make this contract. They've got to get out the ace of diamonds to make this hand. But let's see what progresses here. Now South's going to come back which card? When you have 2 cards left, it's always the higher one. And it's going to go 10. Do you take the king? Or don't you? Well, let's work it out. Your partner returned the 8 of clubs. If West had 4 clubs, they'd never put their 10 on the jack. That means West has only got 3 clubs. They would never play the 10 on the jack. So what you have to do, you've got no entry to your hand. And the only way we're going to beat this contract is to give them this trick now. They're going to make it later, so give it to them now and don't grab your tricks. And they're going to play a diamond. And you're going to take that ace of diamonds now because your partner promised you an honor. And why did your partner lead the low club? Remember, low lights in no trump. I like that suit. I've got an honor because you hop up with that ace as fast as you can. And now you come back the club because you've been left 1 club to get back to your partner. Only 1 club. And you shoot through back the club immediately. And now they're never making the hand. They've got no play for this hand whatsoever. Learn to give up tricks to make tricks, everybody. I've told you before, you're going to give them a trick later, so give it to them early. And that is the whole part of this game. Give it to them early, and they're never making the hand. You will beat this contract every day of the week. And you will not lead a spade, all because of the bidding. Now, we'll go back to the bidding again for a moment. It doesn't matter. The rest is yours. You've got the hearts, you've got the ace of spades, and the diamonds. Let's just go back to the bidding, please. Many people come in with 2 suited hands over 1 no trump. Some play Capoletti, some play Jones, some play all kinds of systems. If you come in the bidding with 2 spades, well, East is going to bid 3 no trump. Will you lead a spade? I don't think so. East wasn't scared of your spades, so you should lead a club. Are there any questions on this hand, please? Hand number 4. Very important hand. Are there any questions? Okay. Any question on hand number 4? Okay, someone asked me about the only time you lead a trump is when they settle in the 2nd suit. But let's add to it. We never finished it. We lead a trump when we are long in their 1st suit, not short in their 1st suit. So that's not the only time. If you are long in the 1st suit and you settle in the 2nd suit, a trump falls on the table. If they bid 3 suits and they settle in the 3rd suit, this looks like a crossruff. You lead a trump as well. Okay? So it's got to be long in the 1st suit in order to lead a trump. It's got to be long. Okay? Any questions on hand number 4? Any questions? Okay. Well, sometimes you've learned about in the money world, you have to spend money to make money. And in the bridge world, you've got to give up tricks to make tricks, everybody. Don't forget. I do it all the time. They say beware of Greek gifts. All right, we're going to look at hand number 6. East is the dealer. And East is going to open the bidding with 1 spade. and looking at the hand. Okay, we're going to pass. We've got nothing to say. And the next hand is going to bid. Now, we are too strong to support the spades. So the stronger you are, the slower we go. If you bid 4 spades, it's the weak freak. You've only got 5 trumps and 6 to 8 points, so you can't bid 4 spades. Beginners do that, but not you. You're duplicate players, and we go slowly. We bid our lowest 4-card minor up the bidding ladder, and we're going to bid 2 clubs. Just to hear the openers rebid. That is why we bid at the 2 level. Partner have at least 11 points and 4 clubs, maybe 3 sometimes. And now partner will bid 3 clubs. Partner's got 4 clubs with you and raises the suit. And there goes pass. And partner didn't show much of a hand. And now you can go 4 spades. No problem. Are there any questions on this bidding? I need everyone to understand. The stronger we are, the slower we go. Why? To hear the openers rebid. Any questions on hand number 6 bidding? The bidding's the problem. None. Okay. What are we going to lead? What are we going to lead? Listen to the bidding. They've supported clubs. You're getting in with the ace of spades. If they've supported clubs, your partner's either got 1 club or no clubs. 1 club or no clubs. Your entry's in the heart suit, the higher one. If you have the ace of diamonds, you leave the 2 of clubs. But you don't. You leave the 9 of clubs. And it goes small club. And they rough the trick. Okay? They're going to draw trumps. Not yet. They can't. You rough the trick. What are they going to play back? You didn't play the low club. You let the 9. The 9 asks for a heart. How do you know which suit to come back? There's queen doubleton heart and queen to 4 diamonds. How do you know which one? Partner led the 9, asking for a heart. Okay? So you come back the jack of hearts. And it goes heart, a little heart. And you take the ace of hearts. And now you come back a 2. Now like diamonds. And you rough that trick. Now you're going to come back a diamond, right? And you're not going to play the 2 because you've got no honor. You play a 7. Well, now what are they going to do? Can they afford to take a chance for more roughs? I don't think so. They're going to take the ace of diamonds. They can't afford another club rough. And they take the ace of diamonds. And they don't know who's got the ace of spades yet, but now they've got to draw trumps. So they play the 2 of spades, and you now win the ace. And now you're very happy, aren't you? Very happy. You're now going to play another club. Why? How did you know partner had 4 trumps? Well, if you had 1 and they've got 5, you could cash your king of diamonds and hope it will win, or you can come back another club. So if you want to cash your diamond, try first, just in case partner's got no more trumps, cash your king of diamonds, and now you come another club. And hope partner had 4 trumps. And there you are. And now it's all over. And now you're not making the contract. You've got 6 tricks before they've even started on this hand. And that's all from listening to the bidding, everybody. Listening to the bidding. Okay? Listen to the bidding. You're longing clubs. You're getting in with the ace of spades. You want to convey to partner where your entry is, not in the diamond, but in the heart. And that is how we lead. Any questions on hand number 6?
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the system that we would learn to know that the nine of clubs was asking for a heart?
Well, you know that partner's going to get a rough on this bidding because you're getting him with a spade. So why would you lead a high one? You might lead a low one if you want the lower suit. It costs nothing to lead the nine. You know they're getting in anyway. You don't have partner void or got one. But you want to convey to partner where your entry is. So it's called like a suit preference signal. The nine of clubs asks for the higher. The two asks for the lower. It's a guess, but I want to tell my partner I've got the ace of hearts. Trumps is spades. It's purely a guess. But the nine is very indicative of the heart, not a diamond. Because if I came back the two of clubs, I would come back a diamond for sure. If I led the two, I would come back a diamond. I always look at a suit preference signal. Always. If there's a singleton in dummy and I lead an ace, I look what my partner gives me. A high one wants a higher besides trumps, and a low one wants the lower besides trumps. It's called suit preference.
If you play suit preference, are you playing also, that would not be standard then?
No, this is not standard. No, on the bidding I'm doing it. It's not standard.
I mean, the suit preference, that
Right,
wouldn't.
and if there was a singleton in dummy, your partner will give you a low card asking for the lower if there's a singleton and partner holds a trick. And if your partner wants you to switch to the higher, partner will throw a very high card for you to tell you, please come the higher, excluding trumps. There's a whole thing on suit preference signal. If you go back last year, you'll find it in the archive.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Definitely can beat this contract, but only on one condition. You listen to the bidding. Listening to the bidding's everything, everybody. Hand number 9. This is your last hand. Low cards ask for the lower side suit, excluding trumps. And the high card asks for the higher side suit, excluding trumps, everybody. Remember, it's excluding trumps. So that's very important that we know that. And we'll start the auction here. On hand number 9, we have a 6-card heart suit. We're going to open one heart. It's going to go pass by east. And we're going to bid in this particular hand, looking at the hand, we have a good 6-card suit, and the king of hearts looks like a working card. So you're going to bid 2 clubs, showing 10 or more points. Pass. And all you're going to bid is 2 hearts. You've got nothing more to bid on this hand. You can't bid anything more but 2 hearts. It's going to go pass. And now looking at knowing partner has a 6-card suit, and you have 2 doubletons, and you know that your king of hearts is a working card, I'm going to bid 4 hearts. I'm definitely taking this hand to game. We have a fit, a lovely fit. But now we have to find a lead. So let's go back. They're bid clubs, they're bid hearts. So I've got 2 choices to lead. I either can lead a spade, which is absolutely out of the question. We don't lead aces from spaces. That means if I lead the ace, I must have the king. And I don't have the king. So my only choice is the 2 of diamonds. I can't lead clubs, I can't lead trumps. It's not my job. So I'm going to lead my 4th highest diamond. And it's going to go 7, and you're going to win the ace. Now let's talk about the west hand. I want you all to think very carefully and logically on this hand. My partner showed me an honor. My partner led the lowest card, showing me either the king or the queen. If I come back a diamond, what else can we do? They're in played. They can't play spades. Clubs look very good. I've got nothing in clubs. I have to think ahead. Am I ever getting in again? And I always want you to say that to yourself. Am I ever getting in again? I don't think I am. So therefore, it's my duty to come back the highest of a sequence, the weak suit on the table. I'm never getting in again. You must say that to yourself. And knowing if partner got the king, it doesn't matter. But while you are in this lead, and you can tell partner what you have, you must return the queen of spades. They have to put up the king. It's all to nothing. They'll win the ace. But before they play their spade, it's your duty to cash your king of diamonds and tell partner you led from the king and not from the queen. And now you come back, the 2 of spades. You had a 4-card suit. 2 from the original holding showing 4. And you win the bottom. Bottom, we lead from the top, we receive from the bottom. That shows the jack. And now you beat the contract. You can play the jack of spades. They're going to rough with the 9. It doesn't matter. And now it's all over. Why? Because if you didn't return that queen of spades, they're going to throw all their losers away on all the clubs. They're going to draw trumps. And the losers in the spade suit are all going to go on that club suit. And they're going to make the hand. So West has to think, am I getting in again? What is the weak suit on the table? The clubs look like the finesse is going to work. And therefore you must go to town and play the queen, hoping to reap in extra tricks if declarer's got the king. Are there any questions on this hand? You should have beaten this hand easily. Easily. Okay? Easily. Because I don't want you just being a machine and coming back a diamond, because partner can't play anymore. What do you want partner to do? Think ahead. The weak suit spades. Think ahead. If my partner's got that suit, hopefully she'll get in and she'll cash it. I don't know if it's the queen or the king, but I need to tell my partner I have a sequence, everybody. Any questions? No one. No one asking me anything tonight. My God, everybody knows everything. All right. I'm going to upload hand number 10. Somebody asked me to please load hand number 10. They asked me to do the bidding. I don't think they wanted to know about the play, but they asked me about the bidding on hand number 10. I don't know number 10, but I'm going to look at the hand, and I want you to know that when I have 17 high card points and a good 5-card suit, I treat this as 18. I will never open this hand. 1 no trump. I'm good enough to reverse. I've got 2 suits. I'm going to open the hand 1 heart. Pass by south. 2 clubs by west. Pass by north. Now, when your partner bid 2 clubs, you're now going to bid 2 spades. You're jumping over your first suit to tell partner that your first suit is longer than your second suit. Longer than your second suit. Okay? Your first suit is longer than your second suit. Very important. Pass. And now let's look at the hand and say to ourselves, we're not playing 2 over 1. So once I bid at the 2 level, showing 11 or more points, I've got to make another bid. So I think I'll bid 4th suit. I'll bid 3 diamonds. Costs nothing. What does 3 diamonds mean? Partner, I'm asking you 3 questions. The first question is, tell me your shape. Are you 6'5"? No. Second question, have you got 3 clubs with me? No. And the third question is, if you don't have shape and you don't have clubs with me, have you got a stopper in the diamond suit? Because 3 double diamonds is totally artificial. That's called the 4th suit. And you would now bid 3 no trump. I've got the diamonds partner. Now looking at your hand, you've got 14 high card points and 3 for length. There's 17. And partner promised you a good hand. Partner went over her spade into spades. She's got to have at least 16. So looking at this hand, over 3 no trump, I'm going to bid 6 no trump. I'm adding 2 hands together. I have 14 high card, 3 for length. The clubs are very long and good. I've got 2 10s and a 9 and the 10 of diamonds. My partner showed a diamond stopper. I don't have 3 hearts and my partner bid spades. I'm not worried about spades. So I would bid 6 no trump. Okay, can whoever asked me for their hand, can you tell me what you played in?
In ours, it went 1 no trump, 6 no trump. And I just didn't understand how they could go from 1 no trump to 6 no trump.
Well, that's club suit.
It was,
They bid it on the long club suit.
East bid 1 no
I
trump.
don't ever open 1 no trump with 5-4 and knowing I have a rebid. If I had 5-3-3-2, I would still treat this hand as 18 because 17 in a good 5 card suit's as good as 18. I'd rather open 1 and bid 2 no trump if I had 1 spade less. But I don't blame them for bidding 6 no trump.
Okay.
Because if you open 1 no and you've got this long, it's a source of tricks. I think I might just bid 6 no as well and take a flyer on.
So yeah, so that was our table and I jumped to 6 and it was basically because I knew we had 9 clubs minimum.
You're
So
right.
as long as the clubs broke either 2-2 or the king was onside, we were going to make 6, right?
Right, you're quite right.
Yeah.
But I certainly wouldn't open 1 no trump on that shape hand. I'm good enough to reverse the bidding and jump over my heart suit. So I wouldn't open 1 no trump. Never.
Thank you.
I want to show 5 hearts. I want to show 4 spades. Okay. Any other questions on any other hands before we go? I'm happy to answer any others.
Linda, I went to 3 clubs because I had so many clubs, but that was wrong.
What did you bid? Carol, what did you bid?
I went, my partner opened a heart and I went to 3 clubs.
Well, what's 3 clubs mean?
I had a lot of clubs and strong.
Is it forcing or not forcing? Is it weak or is it strong?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
The stronger we are, the slower we
Slower
go.
we
The
go.
whole principle of the game is to hear the opener's rebid. So the stronger I am, I want to go slowly. I don't want to go so fast. I'll just bid 2 clubs to hear my opener's rebid. I never crowd the bidding space. And I had this happen this afternoon when I was doing supervised play. Somebody preempt their partner. You cannot preempt your partner. If you've got a 7 card suit and your partner opens a heart, you can't bid 3 spades. You bid 1 spade. Wait to hear the opener's rebid. There is no such thing as preempting your partner. So bidding 3 clubs, if you're going to play that as a weak hand with 0 to 5 in a long club suit, sure, if you play weak jumps. But I would never do that. And even if you played invitational jumps, this hand is too strong. You've got to bid slowly. Wait to hear the opener's rebid. That's the most important principle of this game. Don't make bids partner can pass. All new suits are forcing by responder. 4th suit is forcing. Nothing to do with diamonds. It's the 4th suit, the unbid suit. Any other questions? Any other hands? No other hands? No hands? Everybody's happy with everything tonight?
Could you go over the bidding on 12, please?
Oh yeah, 12 is let's talk about 12. Let's talk about 12. Somebody asked me about 12. And this is a matter of style. Other teachers might not teach it. But when I'm not vulnerable against vulnerable, and I have a 7-4-2 void or a 7-4-1-1, I will always open on this hand 4 hearts. Not vol against vol. I can't open 1 because I don't have my 2.5 quick defensive tricks. I've got no defense on this hand. So I would open 4 hearts immediately. And that's what I would do. It's going to go pass, pass, pass. And luckily it makes, only for one reason. You've got no spade losers. The lucky part is that the ace of clubs is right. Because you're losing 2 hearts. And if the ace of clubs was wrong, you'd lose 2 clubs, but it doesn't matter. When you hold this shape hand, 7-4-2 void, or 7-4-1-1, I look at my losers, and I decide that I'm either opening 3 or 4. On this hand, I open 4, because I have very few losers. If I have a 6 loser hand, I open 4, and if I have a 7 loser, I open 3. That counts missing aces, kings, and queens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loser. I'm opening 4 every day of the week. Okay?
Thank
So
you.
remember that shape, everyone. Do not open 1. Not vol against vol. Very favorable. Any other questions? None? Okay. Everyone's happy. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now, next week, we're going to start our new program from November. We have a lovely program. You should all have seen it already. And I've prepared a lot of nice stuff from November, December. And I look forward to seeing you. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you next Tuesday for new stuff. Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Take care.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.